Some of the best ideas that I've had as mayor of Minneapolis are not my ideas at all. They come from all of you. They're these wonderful innovations that have circulated their way through the city or enterprise and then have landed on my desk, and they're quite simply brilliant. They've come from the constituents of our city. And we're making amazing progress right now. I don't know if you heard, just a couple of days ago, the city of Minneapolis was honored as being only the second city in the country designated as a child-friendly city by UNICEF. It's a big deal. And that happens because of the incredible work of people that are here. It happens because we've got these amazing partnerships that are built in and the connectivity between them. I remember when I first came out to Minneapolis and I attended my first neighborhood association meeting. They were talking about some instance that was happening like across the country or on the other side of the world. At first I was almost a little annoyed. I was like, well, why are we not talking about the affordable housing that we want to put in over on St. Anthony, Maine, or the graffiti that we need to clean up elsewhere? And I started to think about it more, and the beautiful thing about our city is we believe we can make a difference. We believe that the work that we do here can have both national and international impact. And whether or not you can see that impact in the immediacy, it all starts with a belief. It all starts with believing that the work that you do can change the world. And I believe that everybody has the obligation to do whatever it is that they do best to benefit society the most. And whether that's painting with a brush or teaching young people or being a firefighter, all of these things can make our world a little bit better. And I look out here, and you've got people like Karen Lowe. Give her a huge round of applause from NCR, helped with this whole Community Connections Conference together. Her and her team helped to set all these things up. You've got to have 200, as Anthony mentioned, different groups or tabling here to make sure that you've got the connections that you need. I think I see our Chief O'Hare, I know our Commissioner Barnett is here. We've got the whole crew that is in the city ready to show you where we can partner. I think that's a beautiful thing. We live in a beautiful city. We're so honored to have you here, and welcome again to the 21st Annual Community Connections Conference. Thank you so much.
Give it up one more time for Minneapolis Mayor Fry. You know, it's an honor to have him come on a busy schedule. So many different dignitaries and city leaders in this room. It's such a beautiful thing. One of the things I want to just really share, our theme is Open City, Your Minneapolis, right? So let's say that on the count of three. 1, 2, 3. Open City, Your Minneapolis. One more time. Open City, Your Minneapolis. One more time. Open City, Your Minneapolis. Give ourselves a round of applause, you guys. In conjunction with the CCC, I'd like to talk about the Green Zone Summit. I want to introduce Leslie Jackson to talk about the Green Zone Summit inside our conference. So, welcome, Ms. Jackson.
Hello, everybody. I am Leslie Jackson. I'm a Northside Green Zone member and proud to stand here in front of you to tell you of all the amazing things that we do for our community. We are here to help make your life safe and abundantly livable and sustainable. Our Green Zone tables are through those doors, and come and see all the work that we've done for our community. We're here to advocate for you, and you just don't know that we have so many unsung heroes in our communities that are doing work to make your life safe, from clean air, water, and soil, to make a difference. And we welcome each and every one of you to the Minneapolis Green Zone Summit. Thank you all for being here, and hope to see you in our communities. And know somebody is fighting for environmental justice to have a safe place for you to live. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Minneapolis.
Bonjour. Ogadaki Gabalit Nindishnaka, Sajijak Nundindem, Han Takyapi, Christina Machiapi, Hunkmapa Himancha. Good morning and welcome. I'm Christine McDonald, the American Indian Community Specialist with the City of Minneapolis. And I am introducing our first performer. Nisko Gemiwan, which means Red Rain Woman in Ojibwe, is Dakota and Ojibwe, Bear Clan from Lac du Flambeau, Wisconsin. Nisko is the reigning princess representing the University of Minnesota Morris. She serves the Metro Native American community at the Minneapolis American Indian Center. She is an artist of traditional and digital mediums and loves dancing fancy shawl and jingle dress. Miigwech.
One more time. That was beautiful, right? One more time. Such elegance. Really beautiful. Hey, I don't know about y'all, but I love a little bit of spoken word in the morning, like with coffee, right? I don't know. You know, y'all ready for that? Okay, I am too. So let me introduce this beautiful sister. Anaya Kyle has been doing spoken word since 2014, but she's always had a love for the expression of the art. She started her spoken word career at Real Believers Faith Center, where her pastors had cultivated her gifts. Anaya is a part of the spoken word group, Spoken Truth. She has a passion for social justice and a strong desire to see positive change in the world for everyone. In spoken word, she strives that the change be the standard, and she speaks about hopes and others that will inspire change as well. Please welcome this beautiful sister, Anaya Kyle.
Since 1813, Black people have used many different ways of expression to deploy what it means to be Black in America. What it means to be Black and treated less than our constitutional rights. Even though we are America, we don't have a right of freedom of speech or to walk around free from these chains of the new Jim Crow prison pipeline. You keep disproportionately telling me I have the right to remain silent because apparently it's a crime to be Black in America. When I walk into an environment and the minority is me, it puts so many in arrest. Concerned I might find offense in their ignorance, my slip, they stay ready. That white fragility on defense, dismissing their racism, their discrimination, and it's claimed that Black people are holding on to a grudge, holding on to a past they say doesn't exist anymore. And yes, slavery was emancipated and segregation was abolished, but the racist ideology is still here. So we are reminded of, and we'll never forget the genocide of those 400 years that our people lived through, bled and died so I can speak, not my truth, but the truth. And truth is, nobody's holding you responsible for the past. We hold you responsible for the dumb stuff you say and do right now. From the transatlantic slave trade, forced here, stacked up, slaves thrown overboard, from Emmett Till to George Floyd. How much must our people endure before your excuses end? Do you think we deserve to die because of the color of our skin? Yes, you do. So when we use our voice like Dr. King and Malcolm X, you keep trying to put a noose around my neck so I can't speak my brave and startling truth like Maya Angelou. When we come to it in this generation, we must confess that we are the possible, we are the miraculous, God's creation, made in the image of Him. That is when and only when we can come to it, because I too, Langston Hughes, I too sing America. They'll see how beautiful I am and be ashamed because I too am America. Black, Black America. You see, I too sing America. Black, Black, African, American. Thank you.
Good morning, Minneapolis. Bonjour, Minneapolis. My name is Michael Yang. I'm the Southeast Asian Community Specialist with NCR in the city of Minneapolis. We're here to introduce you our next performers, the Vietnamese Social Service Instrumental Music and Dance Group. And I'm having my colleagues Tate also to share a little story about who they are. So here we go.
The end of the Vietnam War resulted in the fall of Saigon to the North Vietnamese forces on April 30th, 1975. This event led to the mass exodus of Vietnamese people, including civilians, soldiers, and government officials who feared persecution under the new communist regime. Thousands of Vietnamese people fled the country by boat to escape political persecution, forced labor camps, and economic hardship. These refugees faced perilous journeys, often encountering piracy, violence, and unsafe conditions at sea. This period is known as the Boat People Crisis. They seek freedom and a new life aboard. The settlement of Vietnamese refugees, often referred to as boat people in Minneapolis, Minnesota, is part of a broader trend of resettlement of refugees from Vietnam in various parts of the United States. Over time, these refugees formed communities, established businesses, and contributed to the cultural diversity and vibrancy of Minneapolis and its surrounding areas. The elder circle of VSS mostly are in their 80s and just have recently formed their first band on November 20 2023 after 49 years of resettlement. They are the first generation of Vietnamese immigrants in Minnesota. They will perform a song known as Footsteps of Vietnam. The footsteps of the Vietnamese refugees reflect the indomitable human spirit in the face of adversity and the universal desire for freedom, safety, and opportunity. Their journey serves as a testament to the enduring power of hope and resilience in the pursuit of a better life. The city of Minneapolis have given them hope in a better future. They are here to tell their stories and perform a song with word of freedom, grateful, liberation, bless, and thankfulness.
Suốt bao nhiêu năm qua, ta vẫn nhớ trước sau đời ta.
Many years passed through, still remember the past and pain. Ngày nào Việt Nam tan tóc, đời ta chiếm xa bay.
Nặng nề xoài đôi cánh bay, thiên đường càng xa vời quá.
Là thời thuyền ghe chết đuối, biển sóng gió tới bơi.
Nhận chìm đời không tiếng than, ước mơ cuốn theo nghiệt oan. Suốt bao nhiêu năm qua, và vẫn nhớ
Many years passed through, still remember the past and pain. Bầu trời nghìn năm bao la, đời vẫn cứ lao tù. Người vì tự do cứ đi, đi hoài không hề tới. Giờ còn vòng tay ân ái, ta mới đến bên bờ. Cuộc lòng nỗi lòng đây, cô dâu dịu dàng về đây.
bao nhiêu năm qua, rồi cuộc sống cũng đã nở hoa. Những bông hoa xinh tươi nở giữa chốn
Anh ai bao la. Thanks America for your open arms. Thanks Minnesota for your kind and love. Thanks
America for its true freedom. Thanks America for liberty. Ngày nào đường đầy ngơ ngác, từng tiếng nói xa lạ, nhìn đường phẳng phiêu ngút xa, nghe lòng tuổi thân từng bước, nhờ đời dày nắng lui tới, thành mến phố quen đường, bạn bè vài mươi sáng dân, nước riêng những thân phận chung.
We face life and death, withstand the pain.
Ta nếu anh bình minh giữa cơn tự sinh,
đời dù phồn hoa lấp lánh, lòng vẫn nhớ quê nhà mẹ hiền
khi đời đưa đêm về xa, đời dù vui bánh thế đừng nghĩ thêm chia lìa, loài là một nỗi đau để nhau. Có nơi trên địa cầu rơi dấu bước chân Việt Nam, những đôi chân miệt mài đang vươn tới dưới ánh ban mai.
lâu nay ta làm thêm
Bao năm qua ngại ngần sống đơn và muốn hét lên đôi lần.
Thanks America, thanks America for your open arms. Thanks Minnesota, thanks Minnesota for your kind and love. Thanks America.
Liberty, thanks
everyone for your open arms. We thanks the world for its true freedom. We thanks the world. We thanks the world. Thank you. We thank you all. Nơi trên địa cầu giờ in dấu vết chân Việt Nam.
khắp nơi trên địa cầu rơi dấu bước chân Việt Nam.
Thank you everyone for your open arms. We thanks the world
Thank you,
for true freedom. We thanks the world. We thanks the world. Thank you. We thank you all. Thank you.
So tonight, hi, in English, my name is Sana Meyer, and I work for the City of Minneapolis in Neighborhood and Community Relations. I am the East African Community Specialist, and today I wanted to first welcome you to our program, and second, introduce our next performance, which is the Somali Museum Dance Troupe. So the Somali Museum Dance Troupe is a program of the Somali Museum made up of teenagers and young adults who study and perform traditional dances from all around Somalia. Their mission is to empower Somali American youth to dig deeply into studying their culture and embrace their potential to use art as a tool for building community as they grow into the next generation's leaders. So with that, I want to welcome the talented young artists of the Somali be the same gesture. Thank you.
Buenos días. Good morning. ¿Cómo están? ¿Cómo están? Good morning again.
Buenos días, buenos días.
¿Me escuchan?
Can you hear me?
¿Más fuerte?
Louder?
Yeah. Mi nombre es Mariano Espinosa.
My name is Mariano Espinosa.
Soy el especialista de la comunidad latina.
I am a specialist in the Latino community.
Para la ciudad de Minneapolis.
For the city of Minneapolis.
Es un honor para mí estar con ustedes.
It's an honor to be here.
Presentando al siguiente grupo.
Introducing the next group.
¿Están listos?
Are you ready?
¿Ya se cansaron?
Are you tired of it?
¿Quieren más?
Do you want more?
Okay. Tengo el honor de presentarles al Ballet Folclórico México Azteca.
I am pleased to introduce you guys to the Ballet Folclórico México Azteca.
Que está representando los valores y la cultura.
Representing the values and the culture.
Que nos enriquece.
That enriches us.
Que nos enorgullece.
That makes us proud.
Los bailes que van a presentar hoy.
The following dances
son del estado de Michoacán en México.
Come from a state called Michoacán in Mexico.
La región del suroeste del Pacífico.
Southwest, Pacific Southwest.
Su nombre proviene del náhuatl.
The name is a word in Nahuatl.
Lugar de pescadores.
Meaning place of fishermen.
Algunas danzas representan símbolos del folclore mexicano.
Some of these dances from the state have become symbols of folklore in Mexico.
Como la danza de los viejitos.
The dance of the viejitos.
Donde sus movimientos se transforman.
Is represented as an old bend and rickety movement.
Con vigor y agilidad.
Which are suddenly changed.
Y ellos representan la riqueza de nuestra cultura. Por favor, reciban al Ballet Folclórico México Azteca.
Give it up for the Ballet Folclórico México Azteca.
Wonderful. I hope I can still stand on this stage after it's done. Hey, I want to thank everybody for coming today for the 2024 Community Connections Conference. I want to give a few quick shout outs to our community partners in Trellis, Minneapolis American Indian Center, Disability Law Center, Lao Assistance Center, Latino Lake Street Business Association, OROMIA11, Whittier Alliance, Centerpoint Energy, Excel, Comcast, and Medica. The schedule, if you have any questions, you can look at it on the Hoover app. It has bathrooms, workshops. If you can look around, people with the black shirt on, like me, can help you with anything that you need. Shout out to Saray. I see you, Saray. Hi, Saray. Look for us with the black t-shirts. We have interpretation services available in Somali, Oromo, Hmong, Spanish, Dari, Ukrainian, Pashto, American Sign Language. So anything you need for interpretation, we have them. Otherwise, go to the front desk and you will be helped. So it is my pleasure to say the 2000 CCC is underway. Thank you, everybody.
Hello and welcome to OROMIA11. As you can see, people are behind me registering and heading in for all of the panels, all of the performances and activities that are taking place today. We recently just had the opening ceremony with Jacob Fry and so many of our community members performing, welcoming attendees today. It is our hope that you'll come out with your family and participate. It is free and open to the public. You're able to still come down and register if you weren't able to do so beforehand. There are going to be panels, there are going to be workshops where they're talking about urban leadership for youth, They're talking about home ownership for adults, they're talking about financial literacy, and so many other things that are concerning our communities. You'll want to come down and make sure you bring a bag with you so that you can take some information, meet those that are tabling and vendoring inside, but also get some really useful information for the year up ahead. Okay. I am here at the Community Connections Conference, and I'm here with Karen Moe, and she is ahead of the Neighboring and Community Relations, correct?
That's right. That is correct.
Wonderful. Now talk to me just a little bit about what we can expect at the conference today. We just had Mayor Fry do the welcome. We had some wonderful performances from a multitude of people. Talk about what we can expect behind the doors.
Great. So if you come down today to the Minneapolis Convention Center, we're here until 4 o'clock. We have over 200 exhibitors, and that's made up of city departments as well as Hennepin County and the state, and a lot of community partners. And people are here to give out resources, to talk about jobs that are available. We have a COVID clinic. You can come down and get your vaccination. We have the Minnesota Zoo is here visiting with some animals you can check in on. There's a soccer field that you can come down and play, and then there's free lunch between, I think, around 11:30. We have 6 different vendors. The whole event is free, so if you come down, bring your family and your friends, get food, and connect with other residents and organizations.
Now talk to me just a little bit about the theme for this year's conference.
Sure. Our theme this year is Open City, Your Minneapolis, and that really is because post-COVID, I think there was a lot of concerns around how we were going to reopen our city to everybody, and in the last couple of years, I think we've slowly been doing that, but this year we really wanted to celebrate how many businesses are back up and running. Our doors are open, we're ready for business, and we just wanted to honor all of the work of our small businesses and community partners back up and running.
I think it's wonderful. I think after a little bit, we're going to head in and start talking to some of the vendors so that we can start sharing with viewers a little bit more about what the day really is going to have to unfold. Thank you for speaking with us, Karen.
Thank you so much for coming.
Absolutely.
Angela Williams.
And you are here representing what organization?
My organization, Housing Resource Network, which is a 501c3 housing advocacy organization, and we do all phases of tenant protections, including mediation and everything. But today we are working on another component of the organization, which is community emergency response. And so with that is we're teaching communities how to protect themselves in the case of a nuclear emergency or natural disaster. What you can do to protect yourself first, your family second, and your community third. So we have some of the materials that we're passing out here, like, are you ready? Are you ready for something happen? This is all about citizen preparedness. We are also talking about the CERT, and this is community emergency response team. We have like 20 hours of training that's required for this. And so you get certified in learning how to protect the community. You have to get deployed through Minneapolis Fire Department. So my organization, Housing Resource Network, is a state state-approved host organization, and we're sponsored by the Minneapolis Fire Department. Chief Tyner is walking around here somewhere, and he can kind of talk about it a little bit. So we are recruiting for members for the next training because we want to build teams in North Minneapolis, Northeast Minneapolis, South Minneapolis, and our suburbs, because it's important that people know what to do when something happens.
Now, when is the next training?
Not sure right now. It probably won't be until about June or something like that. So we have a sign-up sheet right here for people to sign up.
Can you give us your web address?
The web address, well, there is no web address yet,
okay.
But they can email me at, North. I'm going to give them something else. You can email me at freedomhouse@gmail.com. That's freedomhowse@gmail.com. My name is Angela Williams. My number is also 612-403-9031. So if
Thank you.
needs any information, you're welcome. And they can just reach out to me, and I'm there to help them through whatever it is.
I appreciate that, and thank you for joining us out here this Saturday.
Thank you.
I am currently here with
Chase, on behalf of Rusty and the crew.
Tell me, what is Rusty and the crew, and what are you guys out here doing and talking about today at the Community Connection Conference?
Glad you asked. So here with Rusty and the crew, we educate our community on how to properly recycle so that we can help take better care of the earth. We have a website, business card. It's rustyandthecrew.com basically, and we come out to different houses for individual homes, businesses, schools, churches, just to do a presentation to educate on how to properly recycle. And we also partner with different organizations to get folks set up and encourage them to collectively recycle together so we can take better care of the earth.
Now, people may not realize how important recycling is. Like you said, we not only need to take care of the earth, but also it is our duty to try and do the best that we can to take care of what we have, but also what would be one more thing that you would say?
I would say the other thing is, like, it's a great way to combat climate change, because what we continue to do is create more greenhouse gases, and what that does is heat up the earth, and the greenhouse gases retain heat so that it can't escape. So when we heat up the earth more and more and more over time, that's how we get the glaciers to melt and change climates and things of that nature. And then we also have an issue with how certain companies get rid of waste, like the HERC. The trash that they burn, it blows over northern Minneapolis, and we all know what kind of health issues that create, and we just want to do something about that as well.
And it's never too early to learn how to recycle and take care of the earth. We know that if you have garbage or waste management and you are not breaking down your recycling like you're supposed to, you are being billed now. So this is a very serious issue for communities as well as residents, correct?
Absolutely. And if you're not properly recycling, you're putting it in the wrong bin, you will be fined.
So it is imperative that we contact Rusty and crew to make sure that we're able to have them come out and teach us about recycling. Thank you, Chase, and the amazing team for keeping up all you guys' good work. And thank you for joining us today at the Community Connections Conference.
You're very welcome. Thanks for having us.
Thank you. And I'm currently here with
Lucy Shapiro.
And who are you here representing today?
I'm with the City of Minneapolis Health Department.
And talk to me just a little bit about what you guys are discussing today at your booth.
Yeah, so we are tabling about the community air monitoring project with the health department. So we have a few networks of air sensors throughout Minneapolis. So Minneapolis residents can host their own air sensor and see the data in real time. And then we also have a few other networks of air sensors that measure more particular gases, and we're working with community members on creating some public dashboards, so folks should hopefully be able to see that data soon. And then we also have some information on how folks can help reduce air pollution in their neighborhood, and how you can keep your indoor air clean with opening windows, using air filters, things like that.
And for those that may want to stay in contact with you guys or to hear what actually is unearthed during the report about the air quality issues, how do they do that? Share with us the contact information.
Absolutely. So they can check if you Google Minneapolis Health Department air quality. We have a web page where you can sign up for our newsletter. You can fill out the host form, and we will have our public dashboard and other resources up there.
Thank you, Lucy.
Thank you.
Currently here with
Aisha Osman.
And you are here representing what today? What organization today?
This is the City of Minneapolis, the City Trees program, where we're offering free and low-cost trees to Minneapolis residents and business owners. So we have 3 programs. One is the Minneapolis Tree Lottery, where you can get a reduced price tree, and you have free trees for Green Zone residents. And we have a $30 tree for businesses and organizations. So any of those programs, if you qualify, then you can get a tree, which is...
What are considered Green Zone residents? I'm not familiar with the term.
Yeah, so Green Zone residents are areas within the north side, North Minneapolis and South Minneapolis areas where they're environmentally injustice, and it's, we're just trying to increase the tree canopy and green space and everything there, because for a long time they've just been underdeveloped or haven't been looked after well.
I was going to say, I know in North Minneapolis when the tornado hit a few years back, it took out a lot of the greenery in that area, and it made it really warm going down sidewalks, but it also increased a lot of the respiratory issues that people had in a very highly affected area as is. For those that are not able to make it out today, how do they stay in contact with you all?
Yeah, you can search up City Trees, City of Minneapolis, and then our website will be there, and then you can choose the different programs from there, and our tree lottery is open. It's live right now until the 31st of March. So yeah, get a tree, increase canopy.
Thank you for joining us today, Aisha.
Thank you.
I am currently here with
City of Minneapolis Employment and Training Program.
And your name is?
My name is Murga Hirpa.
And what do you do here with the City of Minneapolis?
I manage a Minneapolis Youth Program. So this is a program that supports kids from 14 to 24, we help them with our partner agencies, either to graduate or keep a job.
Okay. And you guys are signing people up for the program today?
We're not signing people, but we can pass information, so anyone can choose our partner agency which one they're going to work with, either based on location or some other preference, so they can reach out to our community partners who carry out the program itself.
Okay. Now, what is the number one thing that you guys are sharing with people today?
Resource.
Okay.
Resource.
Okay. And resources concerning what exactly?
Exactly.
That are not here with us.
Some people need just support to get a job or go somewhere they want to go. Some people need support with how to pay the fee or tuitions for either short-term training or long-term training. So we will connect the people to our partner agencies so they can get help pay tuitions or other needed support services.
Now, for anybody that's not able to come down and participate in the event, how do they keep in contact with you guys and the work of your organization?
Our best way to connect to the city resource is 311. So anyone can call 311, tell the intent, what they're looking for, then the 311 people connect to our services.
Okay, thank you so much for joining us today, and thank you for coming out and sharing your information.
Thank you a lot. Thanks.
I am currently here with...
Hi, I'm Katie Smith. I'm the Director of Elections and Voter Services for Minneapolis.
And you are here representing what organization today?
We are with the Elections Division of the City Clerk's Office here at Community Connections. And we're tabling still, so we're encouraging people to get out, come out, see us. You can even take a survey of your experience here and put it right into a ballot box, just like you would at one of the elections. And we're reminding people our big push is that there's 3 really important elections this year. There's our presidential nomination primary March 5th, our state primary August 13th, and our general election for president November the 5th. And we've got all kinds of swag and cool reminders so nobody forgets those dates.
That's very important information. Now, today at the Community Connection Conference, aside from answering some questions for people about voting, what else are you sharing with the public?
We're here, we're able to register voters. We've got good information about how to vote early and how to vote absentee and how to get a mail ballot. So it's just a lot of information, and here to answer questions for the most part.
What is one piece of information that you would share with somebody sitting at home going, I don't know if I'm going to come down to the conference before it wraps today?
Oh, I walked around and got to see some of the other vendors, and there's just a lot of really cool things happening. I mean, I'm a big proponent of our booth because we have such good info, but so does everyone else. So I'd encourage people to just come on out and see us.
Thank you so much, Katie. Thank you for joining us at the Community Connections Conference, and thank you for making sure that people know what it takes to vote, but also answering questions if anybody's curious.
Yes, for sure. Thank you.
I'm currently here with...
Hi, this is Musa Mohammed with CARE Minnesota. We're here today, this great event, and we trying to help you with the people, especially with the minority. Fight against Islamophobia and discrimination is we're legal and non-organizations, number of organizations for legal side. We have lawyers. We also and help you with the community.
And for people that are unfamiliar, I apologize for cutting you off, but for people that are unfamiliar with the work of CARE Minnesota, can you talk to us just a little bit about what you all do?
I represent you for the CARE, for the housing justice. I fight with those people who faces discrimination, especially evictionists, and we try to overcome with any evictionists, any discriminationists to help the community, especially minority. And CARE is a huge number of organizations located more than 35 states in the United States, and we're a number of organizations.
Now, for people that may want to connect with you guys and weren't able to make the event today, how do they reach out to you?
We have an intake form online. Anyone who has an issue with either workforce discrimination is any kind of type, they can fill out that form, go to www.careminnesota.com, and that's where they can find more information.
Thank you so much. I appreciate your time, and thank you for joining us at the Community Connections Conference.
Thank you for having me.
I am here with
Lavina Branscombe.
And you are here representing what organization, Lavina?
I'm with the City of Minneapolis, the Emergency Management Department.
And what are you guys out here talking to the public about?
So we are sharing information about emergency preparedness and how people can keep themselves safe for up to 72 hours in the event of an emergency or disaster. And then we also have a public education class available to the public that we offer quarterly. So we're trying to get folks signed up for that so they can come and hear from industry experts about preparedness, and then also learn how to build an emergency plan for their family.
Okay. And one bonus question. Please let us know, for people that cannot make it to today's event, how they stay in contact with you.
Yeah, they can actually go to the City of Minneapolis webpage and they can search emergency management, and then they can find information about our public education class and also more information about our department.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I am here with
Officer Sampson.
And you are here representing what organization?
Here with the Metro Transit Police Department today.
And what are you guys talking to the public about today at your booth?
So at our booth, we were speaking to the public about what we do, things we're trying to do to make our system better, and also we are recruiting to get people to apply to be police officers, community service officers, and kind of help join the cause, try to make the system better.
And for those that may be interested but didn't make it out to today's event, how do they stay in contact with you guys?
So you can go on to the website, metrotransitpolice.com. I believe we're also on Facebook and Twitter now, which is something new for us, so you can check us out on there.
Okay. Thank you for your time, and thank you for being out here today.
Absolutely, thank you.
People, your name one more time for me.
Hello, my name is Derek Emery.
And you are here representing what organization?
I'm with the Minnesota Department of Education.
And what are you guys talking to the public about today?
Today we were out here talking about public education, how we can provide information and resources to better provide outcomes for our students.
Okay. And for those that are not able to attend today, what guide do you have here in your hand?
This is our parent school guide. It has information about enrollment and ways to connect with schools.
Okay. Thank you for your time, Derek. And for anybody that didn't get a chance to make it out today to your table, how do they stay connected to you guys and the work you're doing?
Oh, thank you for asking. Just Google the Minnesota Department of Education and please go to our website.
Thank you so much, Derek.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Okay. I am here with
Mary Meyer.
And you are here on behalf of what organization?
Minnesota Department of Health Asthma Program.
And what are you guys talking to the public about today at the Community Connections Conference?
We're talking about the clinical aspects of asthma management, but also environmental aspects. So the holistic asthma management program. So we offer resources, community resources, clinical education, anything that might assist an individual or an organization in managing their asthma.
Okay. And lastly, for anybody that's not able to come out to today's event, how can they reach out to you guys or start to utilize some of the resources that you guys offer? Because we know asthma is so prevalent in the community.
Yes, so you can simply Google asthma program, Minnesota Department of Health, and our website will come up. So you can just Google us up.
Thank you so much, and thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
Absolutely. at the Community Connections Conference, and we are taking a little bit of a break. As you can see, people are behind me still taking a gander at all of the different vendors and people that are paneling as well as tabling out here at this event. Now, directly behind me, people are lining up for lunch. There are multiple restaurants out here today, community-based restaurants providing all types of cuisine for every taste palette that comes out today. It's going to be pretty cool.
Ben Wagner.
And you are here representing what organization today, Ben?
New American Youth Soccer Club.
Can you talk to us a little bit about what you guys are out here sharing with public at home?
Yeah, so we provide affordable soccer in South Minneapolis to the East African community specifically, but we're open and welcome to all. We have a little soccer area for kids to come play, so if you're at home, come out, come have some fun, play some soccer.
And for people that are not able to come out to the event today, how do they stay in contact with you guys if they want to register their scholar to play soccer with you guys?
Yeah, the best way is naysoccerclub.com.
Thank you so much. currently here with
Stephanie Graves.
And what organization are you representing today?
The Minneapolis Health Department, and we work with vaccines, providing COVID and flu shots today. And if you get one of those, you get there's other treats and things you can have along with it. Plus we have other health department units here as well. So we definitely have a presence here at the Community Connections Conference from the health department.
Now, what do you say to people that feel like COVID is over, they don't need to get vaccinated for anything, we should just return back to normal?
Well, I think the returning back to normal can be problemsome, since returning back to normal, especially for people of color, may not be where we want to go. I think COVID helped point out some of the disparities that we experience in healthcare. And for thinking that COVID is over, COVID continues. We just may not hear as much about it in the media, but people are still getting COVID. People are still getting sick. Some people are still dying from COVID. And especially we know in healthcare for our communities of color, including our indigenous populations, how we access healthcare and how we're treated once we get there can be problematic. So it's important that you're here, that you have people that look like you from the community that we represent and say, here, this is why we should be trusted and get these vaccinations and get them in arms.
Absolutely. Now, for anybody that's not able to make it to the event today, how do they stay in contact with you guys and the work that you're doing?
Well, they can look it up on our website. For the Minneapolis, we have clinics listed on our website where they can access, and we have different events out in the community in North and South Minneapolis that we will come and do clinics with community. We can set up new clinics if people want, with different community organizations, and especially if it is in the BIPOC community, we want to be out there and participate in any community events, such as open streets, things like that.
Thank you so much for your time, Stephanie.
You're welcome.
Unfortunately, that is all the time that we have here at today's Community Connections Conference 2024. We've talked to so many amazing vendors. We've seen some really cool performances. We participated in some very interactive activities today, and I hope if you are still interested in coming down, that you have made your way, or that you've reached out to some of the people that we spoke with today so that you can utilize the resources that have been offered. As always, I am Anna Orr. This has been OROMIA11, and I look forward to connecting again with you soon.
Hawaasni addunyaa tokko haala gaariidhaan guddatee jireenya gaarii jiraachuudhaaf waan tokkotti haajama fayyaa hawaasaati. COVID-19 baroota dabran kana keessa lubbuu nagaa miliyoonatti lakkaa'amtu dhabamsiisee hawaasa addunyaa diinagdee burkuteessee jira. Lubbuu miliyoona 7tti dhiyaattu dachiirraa godaansisee lubbuu miliyoona 700tti dhiyaattu immoo dhukkubsee dawaa fudhachiisaa jira. Qabeenyi sababa COVID-19tiin dhabame ni argama. Hojiin sababa COVID-19tiin dhabames ni deebi'a. Daldalli cufames ni banama. Daandiiwwan cufaman hundis ni banamu. Manneen jireenyaa, manneen amantaa, manneen nyaataatis deebi'anii banamu. Wanti yeroo tokko yoo bade deebi'ee hin banamne garuu lubbuu tantee qaaliidha. Kanaafuu of eeggannoowwan COVID-19 barbaachisan hunda godhuudhaan lubbuu tantee qaalii kan maatii keetii, kan firoottan keetii, hiriyoottan keetii fi ollaa kan keetii eeguu hin dagatin.